Obscurity is one of the biggest failures for individuals and businesses. You've got to get yourself out there and make yourself known. Work to get people impressed with you to the point that they want to know more about you and your product or service. Think in terms of filling your sales pipeline so full of people that will want to work with you.
You have to work to ensure that your sales pipeline is jam-packed and overflowing. How can I get more leads? Where do I turn to find people who will buy my product and service? Who do I speak to ensure qualified prospects? These are the questions that we'll be answering in this show, and that's all gonna start right now. What's going on, guys, and welcome to the Frank and Gordon Show, where we help people reach their goals and sales targets as quickly and as easily as possible.
Now on this channel, we share tips, tools and strategies on sales and goals, like we're about to do in this video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and feel free to follow us on social media.
Also, at any point during the video, check out the show notes and the links in the description below, where we will list related content or anything we would have forgotten to mention in this video. Now let's jump into the video.
Prospect comes from the Latin word prospectus, which means looking far out into the distance for individuals who may be interested in purchasing your product or service. It involves looking way beyond your circle of family and friends to find people who would want to work with you.
No activity more important than generating prospects. Whatever your level in sales, you must be producing prospects, because if you have no leads, you have no sales. Prospecting must be a priority in your mind and daily activity. Otherwise, you will generate no results to your potential. Prospecting is the foundation of the sales cycle. It's the blueprint of your success. It must be the first and main activity of each day.
Prospecting involves the chances to increase financial expectations. If you want more clients or if you want more income, you've got to go out there and prospect. If you want a partner, you've got to go out and prospect. So prospect means opportunities.
That's right. Prospecting refers to finding and creating potential customer that is a candidate to purchase your product or service. To help lead you to the right direction of finding prospects, you've got to ask yourselves questions such as these. How can I find people who need or want my product or service?
Who bought from me in the past?
Who do I know that knows someone that needs my product or service?
The bottom line is you must create attention. Think of a large pipeline which you need to fill up with prospects. Search far and wide to find them, because your future depends on your ability to prospect effectively. If people don't know about you or don't think about you, you're setting yourself up for failure. You have to have clients, and you have to have quality clients that need your products.
You could have the greatest service or product, but without people talking about you, reaching out for you, looking for you, your income is over. Now, there are 3 actions you can take with regards to prospecting, but only one of these actions really work, and I'm going to give you them right now. Number 1, you can have no action.
I guess that's doing nothing at all.
Number 2, you can have average amounts of actions, just doing whatever you think is expected.
Yep, and that is possibly the most dangerous, because doing average amounts of action may make you think you're doing enough when in reality, average amounts of action won't take you anywhere very fast. So, Gordon, how much action would you say that people out there really need to take to prospect effectively enough to give them desirable results?
Well, that's our third point. The reality is that you have to practice massive amounts of activity to prospect correctly. Get people to know you, take action in massive proportions.
And we mean giant amount of action. We mean that you need to think in terms of filling your sales pipeline with chock-a-block appointments. You've got to think in terms of being omnipresent, being everywhere and anywhere at the same time.
The goal, Frank, is to have people asking for you. You must get people talking about you.
Guys, what you need to understand is that you want to be dependent upon your own actions. Never trust someone else with your economy, because that's what it is. It's your business, it's your personal economy. Your mind must constantly be thinking about how and where you're going to get traffic.
Prospecting is to keep a high number of people filling your sales pipeline. You must have quantities of people and have a full pipeline to be successful in anything. You must create traffic.
Don't fall into the trap of waiting for prospects to come to you. You must generate your own traffic and opportunities. Create value in yourself, and the best way to do that is to generate your own leads.
I feel it deserves repeating, Frank. Whatever job you're in the people business. You need people talking about you. You need people talking to you. You need people asking for you. You need people looking for you. Because if you have no prospects, you won't have anyone to close. So Frank, what tips can we give people so that they can have an overflowing jam-packed pipeline?
Well, first of all, you must make prospecting your number one activity every day. This must be the number one priority where you put massive amounts of action every day. How about you, Gordon?
Always think and look for new business. I'd say you've got to get everyone you know to help you bring traffic and clients to you. Remind people what it is that you do and ask them for leads.
Networking is another important way to fill your sales pipeline. Make personal visits a daily practice. Selling is a 24/7 job because without leads, your job is dead. So you've got to be obsessed with prospecting. Go out there and make an effort to speak to new people, tell them what you do, sell yourself by being enthusiastic about yourself and your trade.
Another point would be to never depend on the economy or the company you work for to give you leads. Take charge of your business, become difficult to replace by generating your own leads despite the economy and despite any other shortcomings. Know that you've got what it takes to generate leads and that you can make it work no matter what. That is when you become difficult to replace. And that is when you start bringing in the results that you deserve.
So, the conclusion is that we've got to engage in high levels of activity every day so that we could set the groundwork to set the stage to sell effectively. Prospecting is investing in future rewards. You've got to do a lot of work to build a fat sales pipeline before seeing any results.
Well, that's all we have for you guys today. So thanks for checking out this video and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already.
Now until next time, remember, the Frank and Gordon Show brings you tips, tools and strategies on how to reach your goals and sales targets as quickly and as easily as possible.